Okay, so your elbow, your wrist is jacked from a fall, maybe that you got, I don't know, hit by a car on your bike or something like that. Here's what I want you to do. You're gonna go through light level cars with your hand in a fist and then karate chop position. So fist first, and what you're gonna do is go into flexion, then you're gonna go into inversion, then you're gonna go into extension, and then eversion, very, very gently. If you're gonna irradiate, this is gonna be like 10% of your power here. So again, you're basically scraping out a big jar of Nutella or peanut butter or whatever you need to get on that spoon or knife or whatever. Do that 3 times, then you're gonna ratchet up the tension just a little bit from 10% to like 30%. Go by what you feel you need also here. And then we're scraping. I'm doing this about 5x the speed for the sake of the length of this video. Then what I want you to do is karate chop hands, and you're going to extension, eversion, keep that thumb glued, inversion, keep that thumb glued, then flexion, then eversion 3 times. Once again, very light level irradiation, then 3 times, and ratchet up as you see fit, okay? Then you're gonna give yourself a shakeout, flex, extend, flex, extend 3 times. That's gonna be kind of your reset. Then we're gonna go up to the elbow, okay? Now the elbow, you've got the ulna, you've got the radius, and the radius goes around a fixed ulna. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work this elbow through its full range of motion under tension. And what that's gonna do is wring out all the tissues. I'm gonna work as I talk. What we're gonna do is flexion, full amount of flexion, closing this angle off here as much as possible. Then under that flexion or irradiate, while we're in flexion, flexed or irradiate, a little confusing there, we're going to externally rotate, and under tension, very, very important, under tension, we're then going to extend, then under tension the whole time, we're externally rotating and then going into flexion again, externally rotating and then externally rotating because we're changing the orientation. So it's all external rotation. Then once you've done that 3 times, you're going to internally rotate. Try to keep I was cheating a little bit there, so you can block your humerus here if you need. We're going to internally rotate and then go back into flexion, and then just turn the hand the other way. It gets a little confusing. The anatomical directions aren't important to name, they're just important to do. So we flip the thumb in, we come into flexion, we flip the thumb out, we go into extension. Try that 3 times. What we're doing is we're wringing out all of those fibrous tissues while they're in their most amount of flexion and their most amount of extension, respectively. So 3 sets of each, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and then flip the orientation of the forearm, radius going around ulna. Then repeat that 3 times after doing your 3 and 3 at a very light intensity. And I hope that helps to create more space in between your joints and alleviate any pain that you might be going through.